Summer is here, and if you're an apple-shaped woman over 50, you probably know the struggle, trying to find stylish outfits that are lightweight, flattering, and elegant without highlighting the midsection. I know that feeling all too well, because what looks great on the hanger often doesn't look so great once it's on. But here's the truth. The problem isn't you, it's the clothes. And more specifically, the way certain clothes are cut, draped, and styled. That's why in today's video, I'm walking you through the biggest summer fashion mistakes apple-shaped women over 50 are making. And more importantly, I'll show you what to wear instead, so you can look confident, modern, and pulled together. Let's get right into it. 1. Wearing boxy, oversized t-shirts. Let's start with one of the most common style traps I see women fall into during the summer. The boxy, oversized t-shirt. Now, I get it. When you're apple-shaped, and especially over 50, there's this instinct to cover up the tummy. But here's the problem. When you throw on a big shapeless t-shirt, you're not actually hiding anything. You're just adding bulk. Boxy tees, damuga, tend to make your torso look wider. They're usually cut straight across your bust line, flattening out your chest and completely ignoring your curves. And even worse, they stop right at the widest part of your midsection, drawing even more attention to it. Not exactly the look we're going for. So what do I recommend instead? A soft, drapey top with structure. Now, when I say structure, I don't mean stiff. I mean a top that knows where your waist is. Something with gentle tailoring through the sides, maybe even an empire seam or peplum to suggest shape without being clingy. V-necks and scoop necks are especially flattering for apple shapes because they open up the neckline and draw the eye upward, which elongates your torso and slims the upper body. Look for tops made from lightweight, breathable fabrics like cotton modal blends, viscose or linen knits. These materials drape softly without clinging, and they keep you cool. One of my personal favourites is the NIC+ZOE Perfect Tank, or their easy breezy knit tops. They hit just right at the hip, skim over the tummy and offer a flattering neckline. And the best part, they're easy to dress up with a blazer or down with shorts and sandals. So ditch the shapeless tee and go for something that follows your silhouette, not fights against it. 2. Low-rise shorts and capris. Oh, the low-rise bottom. This one needs to go, especially for apple-shaped women. If your weight tends to sit around your stomach, and for many of us over 50 it does, then low-rise shorts are the worst offender. Why? Because they sit right under the stomach, pushing everything up and over. That dreaded muffin top look. That's exactly what low-rise bottoms create. Even mid-rise styles can be tricky if the waistband isn't structured enough. And don't even get me started on capri pants that stop mid-calf. They break up the leg line and make you look shorter and stockier. Not what we want, especially when trying to create length and elegance in summer outfits. Here's what I wear instead, and what I recommend to all my clients who are apple-shaped. High-waisted Bermuda shorts. Yes, I said Bermuda shorts, but not the stiff, unflattering ones from years ago. Today's Bermuda shorts are tailored, sleek, and so flattering. You want them to hit just above the knee and have a flat, wide waistband that sits at your natural waist, not below it. The trick is to find a pair with a little stretch. One of the best brands I've found for this is Wit and Wisdom, especially their Absolution stretch shorts. They smooth everything out, provide tummy control without squeezing, and create a long, lean line. I wear mine with a relaxed fit blouse tucked in at the front for just a little shape. It's cool, flattering, and looks effortlessly put together. So if your drawer is still filled with low-rise shorts or cropped capri, it's time to say goodbye. They're not doing your shape any favours. Instead, opt for polished shorts that support your body and elevate your summer style. 3. Wearing shapeless dresses. Let's talk about dresses. Because I love a good summer dress. They're easy, breezy, and perfect for hot weather. But there's one kind of dress that apple-shaped women over 50 should absolutely absolutely avoid, and that's the long, shapeless maxi dress. You know the kind I'm talking about. The loose, no-waist, sack-like styles that are popular at big box stores every summer. They may feel comfortable, but they're doing your figure zero justice. They overwhelm your shape, make you look larger, and often make you feel frumpy rather than feminine, especially if they have loud prints or ruffles in the wrong places. Instead, go for a wrap dress or a fit and flare silhouette. Why? Because these styles create the illusion of a waist, highlight your bust, and allow the fabric to gently float over the tummy. Wrap dresses are especially great for apple-shaped women because you can adjust the fit. You get to control where the waistline hits, and that gives you a far more tailored, flattering look without sacrificing comfort. One of my go-to options is the Tommy Bahama wrap midi dress. It has just the right amount of stretch, a gorgeous V neckline, and a tie waist that sits high enough to flatter an apple shape. It's linked in the description below, and if it's sold out, just search for any sleeveless or flutter sleeve wrap dress with a midi length and an adjustable waist. Don't be afraid of structured summer dresses. They don't have to be tight or uncomfortable. They just need to create shape and movement in the right places. 4. Spaghetti straps with no support. Ladies, it's time we had a heart-to-heart about spaghetti straps. Now I know they look dainty and summery, but if you're over 50, and especially if you have a larger bust or broader shoulders, which many apple-shaped women do, then spaghetti straps are not your friend. Why? Because they offer no support. They expose your bra straps, and worst of all, they can make your shoulders and upper chest look wider, drawing attention right where you may not want it. Plus, they usually mean you're wearing a strapless bra, and let's be real, how many of us actually enjoy wearing a strapless bra for more than 10 minutes? Instead, look for wide strap tanks, sleeveless blouses with built-in structure, or even cap sleeve tops. These give you the same breezy summer feel, but with a lot more polish and support. You want tops that allow you to wear your favourite supportive bra without showing it off. And ideally you want some coverage across the upper chest to visually slim the shoulders and elongate the neckline. Neckline also matters here. A square neckline or sweetheart neckline with wide straps is incredibly flattering on apple shapes. It draws attention up to the face, elongates the neck and balances out your proportions. One example I love is the Chico's Linen Blend square neck tank. It has wide straps, an easy fit, and looks stunning, with everything from linen trousers to a denim skirt. So yes, skip the spaghetti straps this summer. Choose tops that love your body, offer real support, and help you feel comfortable and chic at the same time. 5. Wearing crop jackets that cut you off. Now this one's sneaky, because on the hanger, a cropped jacket might look trendy, even chic, but once you put it on, and if you're apple-shaped, something just feels off. And here's why. Cropped jackets usually hit right at your midsection, and if your tummy is your fuller area, that hemline is going to draw a horizontal line right across it. That's the last place we want to add emphasis. It can create this chopped up effect where the body looks shorter and boxier, especially from the front. And let's not forget, if the jacket is stiff or has no stretch, it'll either hang awkwardly or feel tight around the middle. Not flattering, not comfortable, not worth it. So what do I wear instead? Long line layers. I'm talking about lightweight, open front cardigans, duster vests and summer blazers that fall well below the waistline, ideally to the upper thigh or even just above the knee. Why is this better? Because it creates vertical lines, and vertical lines visually elongate your frame. They break up the width and draw the eye up and down, not side to side. One of my absolute favourites is a linen blend open blazer in a neutral colour like ivory, beige or soft khaki. It's structured enough to look polished, but the relaxed fit means it doesn't cling to your tummy. I throw mine over a fitted tank or a tucked-in blouse paired with high-waisted trousers. Instant polish, instant length, instant confidence. And here's a little secret. If you want to go even further, choose a jacket or cardigan with a slight taper in at the waist. Even just a hint of tailoring there helps suggest shape and gives the illusion of a defined waistline without actually cinching anything in. Remember, apple shapes don't need to hide under stiff cropped layers. We just need fluid lines that follow the body and create harmony. So skip the cropped cuts and go long, lean and elegant instead. 6. Clingy tank tops. Oh, the fitted summer tank top. It looks easy, it's breezy, and it feels like the logical choice when it's 85 degrees outside. But if you're apple-shaped, and especially if you're over 50, clingy tanks often highlight all the wrong areas. They hug the tummy, they grab onto the waistband of your pants, and they usually ride up throughout the day, which makes you constantly pull and adjust. And let's be real, constant tugging doesn't exactly scream elegance. Instead, I recommend what I like to call a soft structure tank. Something that's not tight, not baggy, but just flows. You want it to gently skim the body, not cling to it. Look for tanks that feature side slits, asymmetrical hems, or even a light peplum. These little design details break up the silhouette, add movement, and take the focus off the midsection. One beautiful option is the Chico's no-iron linen tunic. It's sleeveless, has a gorgeous collar detail, and the fabric floats away from the body without looking boxy. Plus, it's designed to stay wrinkle-free, which makes it amazing for travel or all-day wear. It gives that effortless elegance without trying too hard. Another tip, choose tanks with vertical elements, like button-down fronts, pin-tuck pleats, or vertical stripes. Again, it's all about elongating the frame and giving the illusion of height and shape. And if you must wear a basic tank, try layering it under one of those long line blazers or cardigans we just talked about. The layering will add shape and draw the eye vertically rather than across your midsection. So if your favourite summer tank top is constantly bunching or highlighting your tummy, it's time to upgrade. You deserve tops that flow, flatter, and feel amazing all day long. 7. Wearing such bold prints around the midsection. This one is such a common mistake and so easy to avoid once you know the trick. So many summer tops and dresses feature large, bold prints right across the belly. We're talking oversized florals, bright geometrics, or busy abstract designs placed front and center. And here's the thing, bold prints draw attention. They pull the eye right where they're placed. So if that oversized hibiscus flower is sitting on your stomach, it's going to make your stomach look larger. It's not intentional, but it happens. I always tell my clients, pattern placement is everything, and apple-shaped women need to be especially mindful of prints that center around the bust and tummy. So what should you wear instead? Try placing your prints strategically. If you love florals, choose a dress or top where the print is focused on the hem or on the shoulders. This pulls the eye away from the center of your body and helps balance your proportions. Another great trick, wear solid colours on top and have fun with prints on the bottom. A printed Midi skirt or colourful high-waisted pant can look amazing when paired with a soft neutral top. It creates balance, adds visual interest, and keeps the focus where you want it. And if you still want a little pattern near the face, opt for a scarf, statement earrings, or a top with a printed neckline detail. Eye is still drawn upward without overwhelming your shape. So remember, when in doubt, keep prints away from the tummy and use them to draw attention upward or downward instead. A small shift, but a powerful one. 8. Wearing cheap, clingy fabrics. Alright, this one might be a bit controversial, but I have to say it. One of the fastest ways to cheapen your summer look, especially after 50, is to wear clingy, thin, synthetic fabrics. You know the kind. That super stretchy rayon or polyester blend that seems fine in the dressing room, but then sticks to every bump the second you start moving. It clings to the tummy, it rides up, it wrinkles, it traps heat. And let's face it, it usually doesn't last more than one season. Now I know the appeal. It's stretchy, it's often inexpensive, and the colours are usually gorgeous. But if you're looking for elegance, polish and breathability in summer, these fabrics are not your friend. Instead, choose breathable, natural fabrics with weight and structure. Think linen, cotton, tencel, or even crepe. These fabrics move with your body, they hold their shape, and most importantly, they give your outfits that quiet luxury feel, even if they're not designer. One of my absolute favourites is the Eileen organic linen tunic top. It's relaxed, elegant and incredibly flattering for apple shapes. You can find it linked in the description below. And if it's sold out, just search for any relaxed fit tunic in a linen or cotton blend with side slits and a flattering neckline. Also, don't underestimate the impact of a good fabric lining. If a dress or skirt is a little sheer or thin, make sure it's fully lined in something soft and structured. It'll drape better, smooth over your curves and last longer in your wardrobe. So if you've got pieces in your closet that are pilling, clinging or making you feel hot and lumpy, let them go. You deserve better. Let's give your summer wardrobe the upgrade it deserves, one elegant, breathable piece at a time. 9. Elastic waistbands with no structure. Let's talk about something that might be hiding in your closet right now. Those fully elastic waistbands. You know the ones I mean. Super stretchy, no buttons, no zippers, just pull on and go. And while I love comfort as much as the next woman, especially during summer, these waistbands can be surprisingly unflattering for apple-shaped bodies. Here's the problem. When the entire waistband is elastic with no flat front or paneling, it creates bunching. It adds volume exactly where you don't want it, right across the tummy. It might feel good when you're sitting, but once you stand up or tuck in a blouse, you suddenly notice all the extra bulk around your midsection. So what's the solution? Look for structured pull-on pants or skirts with a flat front and elastic only at the back. That way you get the comfort and flexibility of stretch without the bulk or bunching. This small detail can make a huge difference in how smooth and elegant your outfit looks. One style I personally reach for all the time is the Eileen high-waist crepe ankle pant. The waistband is smooth and flattering in the front, while the back offers gentle stretch. It gives you that effortless, elevated look, whether you pair it with a tunic, a tank or a long line jacket. And yes, it's a little more of an investment piece, but it holds its shape beautifully and goes with everything. You'll find it linked below in the description. And if you're more of a skirt lover, look for A-line midi skirts with a zip or flat band in front and elastic at the back. It's the perfect blend of comfort and elegance. Trust me, once you switch to structured waistbands, you'll never go back to the all-around elastic styles again. 10. Wearing flip-flops or sporty sandals. Now, before you get defensive, I know flip-flops and sporty sandals are comfy. They're easy, they're everywhere. But when we're talking about elegance, especially for women over 50, they just don't make the cut. These kinds of shoes, especially when they're made of rubber or have thick, chunky soles, instantly dress down even the most beautiful outfit. You could be wearing a stunning linen dress, perfectly styled accessories, and then you add flip-flops. It ruins the whole effect, and unfortunately, they can also make your posture worse over time because they don't offer much support. So what should you wear instead? Swap them out for refined summer sandals that are just as comfortable but way more polished. Think leather slides, block-heeled sandals, or sleek espadrilles. Neutral tones like tan, ivory, or soft gold work beautifully because they elongate the leg and go with everything. One I personally adore is the Franco Sarto Linley slide sandal. It's elegant, minimal, and gives just enough lift without sacrificing comfort. You'll find that one linked below too. And again, if it's sold out when you check, just look for a similar minimalist sandal in real or faux leather with a slight heel and a clean silhouette. Your footwear can completely change the tone of your outfit. So if you're aiming for timeless, elegant summer style, let your shoes reflect that too. If you caught yourself thinking, okay, I've definitely made one or two of these mistakes, don't worry, you're not alone, and now you know exactly how to fix them. Every piece I mentioned in this video is linked in the description below. Yes, some of them are a bit more of an investment, but they're timeless, flattering, and designed to elevate your wardrobe, not just fill it. And honestly, you're worth clothes that make you feel confident, elegant, and put together every single time you wear them. If you want even more style tips for elegant women over 50, head to my website. I share outfit ideas, seasonal updates, and fashion formulas that actually work for our bodies and lifestyles. And if you're a handbag lover like me, don't forget to check out my other channel. It's all about finding beautiful, age-appropriate handbags that complete your look look without breaking the bank. I'll see you there. Stay stylish.